During the initial days when NOTAMs were being issued, they were sent through Morse code. Now with improvised technology and faster communication, the same NOTAMs are sent in a similar format, but through AFTNs. Hi guys, and greetings to my aviation family. Welcome back to your channel, B-Winger, and I am Ravish Phalla. In today's video, we're going to discuss part 2 of the NOTAM series. That is, how to decode a NOTAM. Some basic concepts of NOTAMs which were discussed in part 1 would be used in this video. So if you haven't already watched part 1, the link is flashing right up here. So let's learn how to decode a NOTAM. Jokes off.
1, 2.
So I'll be showing an actual example of a NOTAM. So I'll go to the Aeronautical Information Management website, which gives out all the aeronautical information's services in India. So let me just select that. Sorry, the net is a little slow, so bear with me. Yeah. Under that, we have the AIP, which stands for Aeronautical Information Publications. And under the AIP supplements, we'll have all the latest NOTAMs. So let's just select the latest NOTAM which is available. Okay, so I see a NOTAM which is NOTAM G. Let me just select that. So if you see, this is how the actual NOTAM looks like. It's a little overwhelming and intimidating at first. And some people actually call it the alphabet vomit. But by the end of this video, be sure that you'll know each and every field of this. So let's start from the top.
The first line itself talks about the series of the NOTAM, which in this case is series G. This means that it's lasting in nature and would be applicable to all aircrafts in general. Then it's followed by some numbers. Now this number is unique to every NOTAM which is issued. So in this case it's 0283. Slash means end of a particular field. The next field denotes the year of the NOTAM when it's issued. So this NOTAM is issued in 2020 and this signifies the last 2 digits of the year. Now this part denotes the nature of NOTAM. So this NOTAM is NOTAM N, where N denotes a new NOTAM. If this was a replaced NOTAM, R would have been written. Now before moving to the next line, we should know that every NOTAM is issued in a particular format, and that format has 8 items, which are Q, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Now I'll be explaining about each and every item as we go along, but if you notice in this case we only have 5 items: Q, A, B, C and E. Now item Q is subdivided into various fields. So let's check that out. The first field represents the FIR. In India, there are 4 FIRs: Delhi, Kolkata, Chennai and Mumbai. Victor Oscar Mike Foxtrot falls under the Chennai FIR because of the letter O. Moving on to the next field. This entire part is called the NOTAM code, and it's a 5-letter code which can be found in Doc 8126 Appendix B to Chapter 6. Link of Doc 8126 is in the description. Now every NOTAM code starts with Q, which has no special significance. But the next 4 alphabets have a significance. The first 2 alphabets denote the subject of NOTAM, and the last 2 alphabet denotes the status of the subject. In this, Foxtrot Alpha stands for aerodrome, which in this case, the subject is related to aerodrome. XX means the status of NOTAM is not listed. That's why it's denoted by XX. All of these abbreviations are in the doc. Now the next field means traffic. In this case, IV stands for IFR and VFR traffic, which entails that this is applicable to both IFR and VFR traffic. The next field stands for the purpose of NOTAM, and every alphabet has a meaning, where N denotes NOTAM selected for immediate attention of aircraft operators. B denotes NOTAM selected for PIB entry. PIB is Pre-Flight Information Bulletin. O denotes NOTAM conceding flight operations. Other than that, there are two more alphabets, M and K, where M denotes miscellaneous NOTAM, which is not subjected to briefing but available on request, and K denotes that the NOTAM is a checklist. So moving on to the next field, which is defined as scope of NOTAM. In this case, A denotes aerodrome. But there might be other instances as well, depending on scope of NOTAM, represented by E, W and K, where E denotes en route, W denotes nav warning, K denotes NOTAM is a checklist. Next two field defines the levels where the NOTAM is valid. One is the lower level, in this case 000, and 999 represents the upper level. Now since the NOTAM is not implying to any levels, that's why these are default values. There is another field that defines the coordinates in latitude and longitude. Since in this case the NOTAM is relevant only for aerodrome, so no coordinates are mentioned. This was all about item Q. Now item A is very self-explanatory. This denotes the ICAO indicator of the airport. In our example, Victor Oscar Charlie Bravo is Coimbatore Airport. Item B represents effective date and time. The correct way to read this is to go from right to left. I always use a slash to distinguish between date, time and year. So this NOTAM has been issued at 0755 UTC on 15th June 2020. Next is item C. Again, this means date and time group. But since this is NOTAM G, this will be lasting in nature, so that's why it's permanent. But if this was a new NOTAM or a replaced NOTAM, it would have a date and time where the NOTAM would cease to be effective and will have EST next to it. That would entail estimated time for it to be effective or active. Before moving on to item E, there is an item D. This defines the date and time group and denotes special schedule of an occurrence or a hazard. Since this item is not needed for aerodrome operation, that's why it is not mentioned. Item E. This item is called NOTAM text. This tells us in detail about the subject of the NOTAM. Now this part has number of abbreviations and all of them can be found in doc 8400 of the ICAO manual. But to be honest, you do not need to memorize any abbreviation. Once you're regular with reading NOTAMs, this just comes automatically. This text is decoded as refer to Aeronautical Information Regulation and Control, Aeronautical Information Publication Supplement 65 of 2020 regarding aerodrome data of Coimbatore Airport. Following corrections are made to Victor Oscar Charlie Bravo Aerodrome 2.19 on page 11 of the AIP supplement. First, the identification of DME is corrected as Charlie Charlie Bravo in place of Charlie Bravo. Second, the identification of NDB is corrected as Charlie Bravo in place of India Charlie Mike Bravo. Now this NOTAM text ends here. It appears to be a printing error which is now amended through a NOTAM. But there are two more items which are not shown, item F and item G, as they are not relevant for this NOTAM. Item F and item G represent the lower and upper levels respectively and are used only for nav warning and airspace restriction. Now for example, if a particular flight level is blocked due to VIP movement, then it will be represented as 320 above mean sea level, which is the lower level, and 340 above mean sea level, which is the upper level. The SI unit, which in this case above mean sea level, would be mentioned. So I hope my little explanation of NOTAM would be useful. Now any NOTAM that comes your way, just apply this method and you'll be a NOTAM ninja in no time. If you need any clarifications, just let me know in the comment section. So if you like this video, do share it with your friends, family members and any budding pilots that you're aware of. And hit the subscribe button, because if you do that, all your dreams will come true. Assuming your dreams are to watch more of aviation content. With that, remember, it's all about attitude. If you learn good, you fly good. See you in the flight deck.